Very good afternoon, good morning to everyone. Sorry, this is the first session in the morning. Uh, why? Because yesterday this was supposed to happen, but there was a workshop yesterday and I could not conduct it. So I thought of not missing it and do it as a first task in the morning. See, basically, what happens when I select a topic, I do it what I have learned and what has worked for me. And really, when we are talking about LinkedIn, basically or specifically, it is somehow I am finding it from the past 5 years, it's becoming more towards the creators' choices, those who are really putting effort and what they actually wanted out of this platform. Obviously there are pros and cons about for every opportunity that we get. Somewhere we stuck, somewhere we are getting stuck, somewhere we think this is not working, and somewhere. But the thing is, like, unless and until you are not working towards that, and if you are not thinking about how to work, how to experiment, whatever you do, you won't be able to understand it perfectly. So basically, whatever I do, um, if even though investment is required or not, I try to get it done for my project. I do it for myself. I do it on some of the, I experiment a lot, and then I come to the conclusion, like, okay, this is working for this kind of audience, and this is working for certain kind of audience or target audiences. So what I am saying, if you come across any new opportunity or new learning scope, there is a scope of learning um, in this AI era. If you are living that, probably other people is just moving 10 step ahead of you, and you will realize it later when you will see, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of fun, you know what you do. But if you are not scaling up, or if you are not learning every day, I think your growth stops there. See, nothing we own over here. The only thing we can do, adapt according to our need, our requirement, and uh, move forward. Nothing is personal over here, nothing is so professional. Professionally we are trying to see like what is aligning with our goal, what is aligning with our vision. So even as a fresher, even as a if you have some experience, do not get into that trap, I know everything. When I try to understand everything from scratch, I scratch my head, where were I, what I was doing. This is something I didn't know. So whenever I get an opportunity to learn, I just do not stop myself. I just block that time for learning, and I know how is it working. Because at any point of time, people, those who wants your services or products, they want to know how much do you know, and how much uh, effort you have put in to understand the requirement, or how effortlessly you can do their work, or they can do their work with your guidance or with your service or products. Okay, and that is why, when there are so many apps that coming in, I keep on trying. And carousel, that is the topic of today, right? So carousel is one thing which is very cute, I can say, sweet kind of presentation on either Instagram or LinkedIn specifically, uh, which, if you have your creativity, you can put it with the designing and all. But if not, I mean, I'm not saying you're not creative if you're not able to do that, but if that is not your core job, so obviously you do not want to put your 100% effort over there to create a very creative carousel. I cannot invest my time over there for that. You do not have to even go for hiring anybody. unless it is like, a lot of work is there or a lot of client is there and you cannot handle, right? So if you're doing it for yourself or for your client as well, you can manage to do it within 5 minutes. I will show you like the difference, like, how one app is different from another app. So let me just start with that. What I'll do, step 1, I'll start with the uh, script, a very general script that is not the focus. So I'll just write a script, I'll create a prompt, and I will put it in to app. So gamma is one and gen spark is one. Okay, and you see like which one goes or aligns with your work or task. Now the thing is, when we are doing it, okay, you do not have to uh, go with total in the experimentation zone. First see, understand the platform, understand your own goal, okay, and then keep on uh, making this refining your presentation or your carousel. Okay, what is carousel? These are the number of slides where you can present your ideas in the form of stories. Okay, I'll show you one of the examples like I have created recently. So this is one of the examples. Okay, this is the carousel that uh, so this is the carousel. So you can see if you just slide, you will see. Okay, now if you see, I have not created anything in the background. uh, just I gave the prompt and it has created the entire uh, you know entire thing. Okay, now you can do it better. And I really loved the templates that they have. It comes with a paid version, but I still believe, like, if it is paid for freshers, I'm talking about, even if you are not in a position, if you think like, there I should save money, I think go for it, because once you pay, you can create a lot of carousel at one go, and then you can use it for next 3 months, and then you don't have to worry about that. And then again, you can renew, and then you can create another uh, you know another for another 3 months. I mean, that is my idea, that is how you can do. But yeah, even if you do not have much, you do not want to invest, you can go with gamma, you can go with the even free version of genspark. You can try once. Okay, so this is the carousel, and on LinkedIn, carousel is being uploaded as PDF, and I will show it everything over here. So if you have any question, please put it in the comment box or DM me, so that I can we can have a discussion. Or if you want me to help you out with anything related to LinkedIn growth, the the new features that LinkedIn has actually opened up for the creators, and how are they are helping, so you can always ping me, and I'm there to help you out. So here is the so I'm just going to share the entire screen, and I'll let you know. So I'm starting from giving the prompt till the end. Okay, okay, so we'll start with uh one sec. I hope my screen is visible, right? Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll select a topic. um, Let me select my own topic, or let me go ahead with something like yoga. Okay, let me do that. So I want to create a carousel on a topic. Health is yoga is the smartest way of rewiring your brain with um, rewiring with creativity. Okay, now, so carousel on a topic, carousel. um so now you give the specificity, like, uh um slides could be up to 10, because I want to show you even on the gamma. So gamma, if you are using free version, then gamma will have only 10 decks. Okay, 10 cards, that is 10 slides, not more than that. So could be up to 10 slides long. And use the um, use this use each slide with different topics that connects with the main topic. Keep it less text and uh, more of benefits. um, Keep it less with text and more of benefits, kind of pointers. Okay, so I'm just giving it a very generic, or you can say very light version of uh, prompt. So let me just run it. Okay, so ChatGPT is giving you two versions. So one is, if you can see, cover is yoga is the smartest way to rewire your brain for creativity, and it's giving you this thing. Okay, so this already your carousel thing is prepared. All right, so we just need to see which one is more better, like either option 1 or option 2. Yoga shifts your brain state benefit. Okay, so here we are going with option 1, because I it is giving not exactly like, writing in the essay form like benefits and other thing. So I'll just give it, I prefer this. Now what I'll do, convert this into prompt for genspark genspark AI and gamma AI, and for gamma. Okay, so both their prompts are different, like how we put it over there. So for genspark it is giving, first we will go with gamma, and then I'll show you with the genspark. Now from this time, like once you are ready with your topic, now you count your time, like, so it is 9:15. Okay, and I will show you how quickly it actually gives you the entire output. Okay, so for Gamma AI, I'll just make it, I'll just copy it. All right, and I'll go to Gamma and Gamma dot app. I'll leave these both uh, link for creating carousels in the comment box. So we'll go with Gamma. I was just trying for my thing, for creating the carousel for my business. So if you see create new with AI, right? So click on create new and just paste it over here, and then go ahead. I hope everybody is looking at that, right? I mean, you all are able to see. Okay, so here, let's consultant text and info heavy, visual title and images only, no body text, a balance of text layouts, short text, lot of white space. Okay, we'll go with minimal only. Okay, and 10x. Now click on continue. It has taken for its what I can see. Uh, Let it complete its entire thing. You can also select, like, how you want to be, you want to show the illustration. So it was showing one sec. Okay, now click on generate. So it's just 9:18, 3 minutes. Or you can see, like, after posting, it's like after pasting in the prompt, it's 5, I mean, it was just 4 minutes. Now you see how much time it is taking to create your carousel. Okay, and it will get into the carousel ratio, like, what is the ratio of carousel? That is 9 is to 16, right? So once you have written a carousel, that means it is giving you in that particular format, not like in the deck form, that is 16 is to 9, right? So let it create that. Meanwhile, we'll go with the genspark. I hope everybody is following that, right? Okay, so genspark, I'll this is amazing till now what I have understood. Obviously, quality comes with the investment, uh, and you will love it. But yes, I will surely suggest you to have a good hold on the topic, and then go ahead with that, then you will get better output. So you can see AI slides, right? So click on AI slides. This is genspark. All right, now what you can do, I had selected, you know we can go ahead with any of the uh, given template, and then we can convert it into carousel. So whatever you like suppose, we'll go ahead with it it's about yoga, right? So let me just go ahead with something greenish and something which will give the calm effect. um okay, let me just try this one. So once you have selected the template, just remove this slideshow about event agenda. Okay, just delete it. Okay, and write your own prompt over there. And then, now what's the time now? 9:20. Okay, and then leave it. Okay, here you have to 9 is to 6. Okay, you can change it later as well. You can just see that. Now let's go ahead with the gamma and see if it is done. Okay, it is stopped because we had shifted over there on the another tab. I hope everybody is watching it, right? And see, you do not have to do anything. You just have to put your best input in terms of content, and prompt will take it from there. You can change, even you can make an edit uh, in gamma as well. That is not the goal for this today's live session. What I want to say, like, first, know the platform, do a lot of experiment, like, what works for you, and then go with the something in deep, like, editing, layout, things. See, even the simplest version of your carousel will work. The only thing is, like, data is correct, your goal is correct, like, your content that you have given should be correct, and post it and see what the response, what are the responses, right? See, now this is the end of the, right. So now let's just present it and see how does it see, look like. So you can see yoga is the smartest way of rewiring, and I'll tell you, we actually stopped it in between because we shifted to another tab, so it stopped. It will not take more than 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes, and just see. Okay, yoga is the smartest way of rewiring your brain for creativity. So again, I'm not talking about the content over here. Just look at the graphics and the minimal effect that they have given. Okay, something is all right. So now you can see the entire thing, right? Now what you have to do, how you are going to download it. Okay, now click on share. Okay, now you can also see now how you would like to export. So first one is like export PDF for your LinkedIn, because LinkedIn uses PDF or document to present it as a carousel, and export it as PNG when you are doing it for Instagram, if you are downloading it for Instagram. Okay, now this is it. I'm not going till the uploading thing. Just I wanted to show you how you can create carousel within 5 minutes. I mean, it will take less than that. if your content is ready, if your content is crisp, small, short, and even if it is not 10 slides long. Now let's go ahead with the Gen Spark. See how is it doing. Okay, we didn't click. So can you see the visuals, the difference between Gamma and the Gen Spark? Yoga, if you if you relate to, I think this is the one pose everybody can understand this is about yoga and creativity, because it's just showing yoga pose and the brain, right? Now it's going to give you this kind of carousel. Okay, can you see we haven't done anything? The only thing it is doing is, right, it is clicking on the it's taking the what you say, the template, and it's putting over there. And it's so clear, it is so nice. I mean, it's also giving the soothing effect, like when you're looking at the carousel, it's giving you, yes, this is something related to yoga. And can you see the illustration, the graphics that it has used? Obviously I cannot use it, I could not have done it if I doing it in Canva or trying to do it by myself. So that is what it, for what I wanted to show. Let me know if something, if you are able to connect with, and you want to know more about it. um oh, one sec, let me just, where it has gone. Okay, so let me know once you have practiced, and once like you are getting stuck, you are trying, please feel free to DM me. Okay, and if you have any question, just put it in the comment box. I will try to answer it, and I'm going to leave the uh, link for Gamma and Genspark in the comment box. Go and try that. If you are really with, like the things that they have actually generated, go and try with the different templates. I think you can do a lot, maybe better than me, if you are really good at what you do. So try that and let me know, like you have tried and you are really doing it, uh, like, and it is working for you. And what else you have added from your side that has given you better input, please let me know. Okay, because learning does not end at certain point. It can be collaborative, and we can learn together, we can grow together. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. If you are not watching now, watch it at any point of time and let me know how did it help you in your carousel making and in your content strategy. So thank you so much. See you next Wednesday. Bye bye.